fellow Taurus. This is Inspire 2016 with your monthly tarot reading for the month of September 2016. The first card for you is representing your condition at present. Your card is the Eight of Cups. You may get bored as situations do not turn out the way you expected. You may be disappointed or regret. At this time, you may want to run away from society and do not want to see anyone for a while. This is the time that you want to get away from life full of confusion and distraction. You do not want to socialize as you used to and prefer to be alone with yourself in order to review things in the past. If you run your own business, be careful of getting into problems. You may have to close your business or change your business model. If you have a full-time job, you may feel very bored and would like to resign. For love, there may be a separation or you have to stay away from each other for a while. The Eight of Cups also indicates that it is time to ask yourself what you can do to bring a deeper satisfaction and joy to your life beyond the obvious pursuit of material satisfaction and/or physical enjoyment. You are seeking deeper meaning to life and focusing in on your personal truth. You want to escape from the rat race and pursue deeper, more spiritual goals at this time. You are willing to let go of your material possessions in favor of something more meaningful. Therefore, this card is often reflective of the start of a journey of discovery, particularly on a spiritual level. The Eight of Cups also indicates that you are disappointed enough to walk away from everything you have built up so far. It could indicate a disappointment in love or dissatisfaction with material success. It could also indicate that you have overextended yourself to the point of emotional exhaustion. Even though you have already come so far, you feel that you can no longer go on and your only choice is to walk away from the situation. You feel disappointed with yourself, but you know that this is the right thing to do before you completely burn out. You may also be feeling that you are giving too much and not getting nearly enough in exchange. The second card for you is representing the immediate challenge or problem that you will be facing. Your card is the Two of Pentacles. You may have to settle some troubles. There may be obstacles and confusions in your life. It is the time that you have to balance things and control situations. For work, you may have to solve unexpected problems and adapt yourself to your colleagues. For finance, you may have unexpected expense but you can control the situation. For love, you may be unsure of your relationship. You might be very busy and at times you struggle to manage your activities and commitments. You may also be struggling to manage your finances and to stay on top of paying bills and keeping a bridge of other financial commitments. The stress is getting to you and you are becoming easily overwhelmed by your responsibilities. Therefore, this card encourages you to become more organized and more planned in your approach. You may need to bring a little more structure to your day-to-day affairs, through budgets, to-do lists, forward planning or diary and effective time management. Life is certainly a juggling act, so make sure you are on top of everything you need to be. Moreover, you are not managing your work and family commitments. It is more than likely you are investing most of your time in work, neglecting your family or your partner. While you may be able to get away with a couple of late nights at work, there will come a time when enough is enough and you will need to make a choice. Something has got to give. Additionally, this card also indicates that you are finding it hard to manage your finances and your cash flow may be quite unpredictable. Now is the time to start a budget and stick to it. In a relationship reading, this card advises you not to overcommit, particularly on a more physical, logistical, material plane. Do not commit to too many plans as a couple at this stage or make any financial commitments together. what you're spending and also how you manage your time. You may find that you get caught up with work or other commitments at this time which distracts your attention from your relationship. It will all come down to where your priorities lie and whether you want to let other commitments interfere with your relationship, or vice versa. The third card for you is representing your goal, aspiration or best outcome with regards to your situation. Your card is the Temperance. You may feel bored with the situation and would like to have a better change. For work, you may desire to get a better job or higher salary. The most suitable job for you is the job that requires creative ideas or learning new things because you do not like routine work. You may feel bored with pleasing your boss as he or she is emotionally unstable or have a rapid mood shift. Thus, during this time, you should try to control your emotions and be careful not to get into conflict with your bosses at work. You are learning to bring about balance, patience and moderation in your life. You have been able to take the middle road, avoiding extremes and maintaining a great sense of calm in your life. You have learned to keep calm in situations of great stress or anxiety, and you give the impression of being a swan, paddling madly underneath the water but appearing so graceful and elegant on the surface. You do not let things get to you, and you have found a place of peace where you can put things into perspective when things get hectic. Your respect for balance is what will help you to achieve and experience fulfillment in your life. Your temperament will be well balanced and you demonstrate good management and balance in your outlook on life. The Temperance card reflects that you have a clear, long-term vision of what you want to achieve. You are not rushing things along, rather you are taking your time to ensure that you do the best job you can. This card also reflects a higher learning in what you are doing and demonstrates that you are learning a great deal on your journey. You are at peace with what you are doing and it is all coming together very well. Your inner voice is guiding you gently to the right outcome and you are patiently listening and following. You have a very balanced perspective on the situation at this time and you are in a very good position to make the right choices. In relation to others, this card represents adaptation, coordination, and tempering external influences. You are able to work in harmony with others and there is a heightened level of cooperation in your activities with others. You are able to combine forces and join with others in order to bring it all together. There is a beautiful synergy at work that leverages the right mix of talents, experiences, abilities and skills. Temperance also asks you to be patient so that you can act with timing and precision. Patience and moderation will result in good management of all things. Do not feel that you need to rush, just let the situation evolve at its natural pace. The fourth card for you is representing issues from the past that have led to your current situation. Your card is the Six of Wands. The situation still goes on with small changes. You may have a strong intention to be successful in doing something to achieve your goals. However, you need to be more patient and try harder to become successful. You must work harder to achieve your goals. For work, you may not feel enthusiastic in your work but just do it day by day. Be careful that you may not be able to have your work done in time. You may also find yourself doubting your abilities and your potential for success. You may feel negatively about yourself and as if you have failed both yourself and others. You are lacking confidence, and need the support and recognition of others to pick you up and give you strength again. This card may suggest that you have had a fall from grace and have not received the public recognition you were seeking. You have either received no feedback for your efforts, or negative feedback. You may have expected things would have worked well but instead you are being punished in some way or you are being neglected for your efforts thus far. Now, your confidence has taken a hit, as has your professional reputation, or at least your perception of your reputation. If a particular project has not been as successful as you had hoped, you may be no better off moving to a new environment so that you can rebuild your personal reputation and brand, rather than trying to fix something that has already broken. This card also suggests that you may be trying to achieve too many things at once and may not be doing a good job at juggling all of these commitments. It may be best to focus on only a few things and do them well. This will help you feel more inspired and motivated about the activities you do commit to. Overall, this card can also reflect the transitory nature of success. One moment, you are on top of the world because you have achieved great things, but then the expectation has been set that you will continue to perform to this level, and when you do not, then you are suddenly knocked down and criticized. While victory and triumph feel great at the time, recognize that it is only temporary and you will have to continue sustaining a high level of performance to be acknowledged. The fifth card for you is representing your subconscious realm, the underlying feelings and trends associated with your current situation. Your card is the Justice. For work, you may be tired of handling trifling things every day. Be careful of working too hard and getting sick. If you have your own business, you may not be satisfied with your subordinates. However, they can do tasks that need deliberation. Thus, try not to find fault with them too much, as it will make them feel embarrassed. For finance, you should be frugal as your financial situation is not quite good. For love, if you have a lover, you should spend more time together to avoid any problems. On the other hand, the fairest decision will be made. You are being called to account for your actions and be judged accordingly. Justice represents a conscious awareness that your decisions and actions have long-term consequences, and your present and future circumstances are most likely a result of these decisions and actions. At the same time, justice shows that your actions in the future can be changed by a lesson learned in the present situation. You cannot become honest without extending that honesty to yourself and others. Justice reflects the search for truth. You need to know and speak the truth and perceive it in the words and deeds of others. Be fair and just with all, and you will soon be able to detect dishonesty in yourself and others. Learn the rules that govern what you are involved with. This is a time to remain objective and to base your judgment on fact and not on heresy. There is a need to be fair and just when you see the Justice card in a reading. When everyone is playing fair and adhering to the rules, a positive outcome will be achieved. However, you need everyone to be on the same page for this to occur. It is no good if there is someone who is going against the grain or trying to stir things up. The Justice card also indicates a time when decision-making is required. Something in your life needs attention, mediation, or a solution. Look to the two cards lying on either side of the Justice card to understand what it is that you are weighing up in your decision-making. As you contemplate your decision, are you the person to pass judgment, or is your role to accept the decision that is made? How can you remain as objective as possible, whilst searching for the truth of the matter? It is an important time for your inner umpire, that is your conscience, to make the right decision. Balanced judgment exists. The sixth card for you is representing your immediate future. Your card is the Chariot. You will be determined to go ahead toward your success and goal. You will be very tough and have no fear to face with any difficulty. For work, you will have a chance to go abroad for study, visit, or you may have to travel a lot. Be careful of being hot-tempered and big ego, as you will not be accepted by your boss or senior. If you have a lover, be careful of getting into dispute. This card also represents conquest, victory, and overcoming opposition through your confidence and control. Any success will be a result of applying these factors to the situation. You will need to use the strength of your willpower to overcome any obstacles or challenges in your way. You may even find that by leveraging any opposing forces surrounding you at this time, you can use them to your advantage. You must be determined, self-disciplined, and hard-working. If you are, you will triumph over any difficulties or anyone who is trying to limit you. This struggle will ultimately make you stronger. You will be successful at pursuing your goals, as long as you maintain focus, determination and confidence in your abilities. You need to focus completely on the task at hand, get in the race and win it. You have to dominate and beat the competition. You must cultivate the ability to withstand the rigors of what is required. In fact, striving towards your goal can be as satisfying as attaining it. This is a time to be strong and in control. You must also draw upon your willpower and self-discipline. You may be wondering if you should pursue a plan or continue a project, but you will be driven to do so, and your perplexing dilemma will be resolved for the time being. The Chariot also requires you to assert yourself and be bold. You may need to look after yourself at this time and be confident in expressing your needs and wants, otherwise you will not get your way. You need to have faith in yourself and know fundamentally who you are and what you stand for, thus building off the personal belief systems and values established through the Lovers card. Sometimes, the Chariot asks you to come to terms with your own aggressive impulses. Aggression is part of human nature, part of your innate survival mechanism. Aggression cannot be simply suppressed. To do so will only turn it inward on yourself, leaving it to manifest itself in the form of physical illness. Aggression can be very destructive, but it is also a powerful energy that can be channeled creatively. This is a time when you need to be the master of your emotions and curb any impulses or anger. You need to show who is the boss and achieve control of the situation, but this will also require you to be in control of yourself. The seventh card for you is representing the advice for you, or what approach can be taken to address your current challenges. Your card is the Queen of Swords. During this time, you may get very stressed about things in life. You may often need assistance from others, but no one can help you. Thus, you have to bear the burden alone. For work, you may have conflict with your colleagues, especially a female one. Overall, you should be more cautious and do not be too pessimistic. Thus, try to stay calm and had better solve the problems step by step. You also need to be independent in thought and in judgment. You must use your unbiased intelligence in order to make a judgment of a particular situation, drawing upon every piece of information and fact that you have gathered along the way. Empathy or compassion towards others may distract you from the task at hand, so it is important that you think with your head and not with your heart at this particular time. Do not let emotion get in the way. Rather, use fact and logic to make your decisions. You must approach your situation by embodying the quality of Queen of Swords. She has an innate ability to tell it like it is. She is a quick thinker and highly perceptive, and as such, she can cut through the noise and confusion to get straight to the point. There is certainly no beating about the bush, or softening of her comments, opinions and thoughts. She is upfront and honest about her opinions, and expects the same from others. The best way to interact with the Queen of Swords, therefore, is to remain as impartial as possible, and to present your thoughts and opinions concisely and honestly. The eighth card for you is representing the external influences that can be the people, energies or events which will affect the outcome of your situation and are beyond your control. Your card is the Nine of Pentacles. During this time, you may feel relaxed, Have time for yourself and catch up with people in your acquainted environment. The surrounding situation is getting clearer and better. For work, you should lower your ego and be more flexible with your colleagues in order to improve your relationship with them. If you want to seek help from people around you, you will get it, but you need to approach them in a friendly manner. For finance, you may obtain a financial opportunity from your friends. This card is also about enjoying the good life and the fruits of your labor. You have worked hard to get here, so now, sit back and relax and enjoy some of life's luxuries. You deserve it. Do not be afraid to splurge, indulge or pamper yourself, particularly if it is as a reward for all of your hard work. Treat yourself to a special occasion, to simply celebrate the journey you have been on to achieve your goals and to re-energize yourself for the next phase. You are close to reaching completion, so acknowledge this and then prepare for what will come after. Sometimes, however, this card can indicate that you are close to reaching your goal but you have not yet made it. So, as a result, you may want to stick to your program and continue sacrificing until you have reached that goal. You are showing great self-discipline and self-control to ensure you get to where you want to be. Therefore, you are in harmony with the nature that is around you. You have an appreciation for the beauty and abundance found in nature, and you are able to harness this energy to bring pleasure into your life. You may enjoy gardening, or you may simply like to pass your time in the beauty of nature with picnics or walks in the park. The 9th card for you is representing your hopes, wishes, dreams and fears. Your card is the Star. You may have felt disappointed, desperate, and discouraged in the past but tend to recover gradually. This is a card of help and heal. Your emotional pain will be healed and relieved. In some cases, if you are sick, you will have a chance to recover and be strong once again. Overall, you may expect that things will get better, and it certainly will be so. Overall, this card brings renewed hope and faith, and a sense that you are truly blessed by the universe at this time. Courage, fulfillment, and inspiration are in your life. You are entering a loving phase in your life, filled with calm energy, mental stability and deeper understanding of both yourself and others around you. This card is saying to you that, over the long term, you should have faith and trust in the universe. A better future is waiting for you, but in order to reach it you must trust that it is indeed possible. The Star card is an important card for personal transformation. Be open to new ideas and growth. Listen to the still small voice within yourself. You have a strong desire now to find or rediscover a sense of meaning, inspiration, or purpose in your life. You are making some significant changes in your life, transforming yourself from the old you to the new you, and in doing this you are bringing about a fresh perspective on life. You may also be feeling that you are finally honoring the person who you truly are or want to be, rather than simply following a routine that has little meaning to you. There is a deeper spiritual journey that you are going through, which is all about bringing greater meaning and purpose into your life and renewing your inner energy. You hope your future will be better than your past. This card is the call of destiny that motivates you or compels you to go on. Your desire is not in vain, as you will ultimately find what you are yearning for. The last card for you is representing the final outcome of your situation. Your card is the Ace of Wands. Overall, this card is a good card, and it is a card of good luck at work. If you are seeking a new job, your opportunity to be successful will be up to 80%. If you do not think of changing job, there will be an assignment of new project to you which will allow you to demonstrate your capability. This is also a good time to do new things, especially relating to work. You will have a new idea which can be applied to your work in the future. During this time, you will be more enthusiastic, have more energy and creative ideas. For finance, you will be able to earn income from your own capability. For love, you will be serious with your love and tend to develop your relationship in the future. The Ace of Wands is also indicative of a time in your life where you have a breakthrough moment and feel very inspired and motivated about a particular idea or passion. Your eyes have been opened to a whole new world and you are now very excited about the possibilities and the opportunities that are available to you. You are showing huge potential at this time and are driven by a strong, creative force. It is as if there is a latent talent within that is just bursting to get out and be fully utilized. This is also a perfect time to draw upon your imagination and to make your dreams reality. Something to keep in mind with this card is that it is but a seed that is yet to grow into something more solid or sustainable. You are being offered an opportunity here that shows great promise, but it will be up to you to make the most of it and to maximize the potential for the longer term. It is almost like the spark that is needed to fuel a huge fire, but you must work hard to build the fire up, as the spark itself is not enough to make such a large fire. The energy of the Ace of Wands can also signify restlessness or uncertainty as to how to proceed. You may have energy and passion but not yet have a clear outlet for its expression. All of these wonderful ideas are beginning to build up from within and you are just bursting with energy, but now you must find a way to effectively express this energy in a way that will set you up in the longer term. Last but not least, the guidance card for you is the Princess of Winter. The Princess of Winter is a student of the intellect. She's endlessly curious about everything. She can differentiate the truth from a lie in seconds and knows facts and figures that will astound you. If there's an exciting new idea being tossed around, you can bet your last dollar that this princess was in on the concept from the beginning. She is logical and realistic, but that can make her a bit difficult to get close to. She keeps her emotions fairly well guarded. She can also have a harsh tongue. Speaking without thinking. Truly, she didn't mean to hurt your feelings, she was just being bluntly honest. So try to focus on the message, not the messenger. But if she continually displays hurtful behavior, you don't have to hang out with her. The little fairy from the Ace of Winter is now an adult, as is her companion. She has grown fully into her inner strength and is now a powerful young woman. But be careful. Her words can be as fierce as her companion's growl. Additional meanings of this card: an unpredictable person or situation, the need to communicate clearly, an indigo child or adult, assertiveness, objective feedback.
I hope that you enjoy everything, and if you like the reading, just please click subscribe and you will get instant notifications every time we publish a new video right to your YouTube. Thanks.